All right, guys, we got to talk about Elliott wave with Draftkings. I haven't made a Draftkings video for a long time. I first bought into Draftkings around $16 to $17, way down there, I believe. And yeah, that was pretty much the floor. I was updating the Patreon. I first started talking about Draftkings back in December of 2022. And guys, that was when we were at like $12 to $13. I really started buying it around 15, 16, started updating the Patreon. Of course, all the history, the receipts, links are down below if you want to check it out. But now I want to talk about it again because it has done Elliott wave, it has done an ABC correction. I want to break this down for you and tell you the worst case scenario of what Draftkings can go down to. But ultimately, I do believe this is a $100 plus stock one day. Just my own opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. That you got to do your own research at the end of the day. But I want to say a couple things that make me feel really good right now with Draftkings. On the daily time frame, we're back above the 21 EMA. So you can see obviously the weekly, we are definitely not above it. We're still below it. But on the daily, we're above it, which is a great sign, okay? Also, I want to show you the moves that we did. So we take it from the low, we did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was the first wave, okay? And I do think this is, you know, a 5-wave count. So this is wave 1, this would be wave 2, and now we're gonna start wave 3. Wave 3, I think, can go up to around about $65, maybe even a little higher, but that's really what I'm looking for right now with wave 3. About $65 to $70 would be wave 3. We just have to finalize the ABC correction. The question, and something you got to be cautious about, is the C wave can definitely come lower for Draftkings, okay? So the C wave, I think the worst case scenario would be around $25 to $26, which would be right here, okay? And then we would start wave 3. So my plan with Draftkings is I'm dollar cost averaging in. This is more of a long-term hold for me. Even if you can go from, let's just say $34 where it's at right now, over $100, I mean, that's an easy, that's a 3X on investment at least, right? So I like to find stocks like this that look good, especially with Elliott wave, and buy and hold. I did make quite a bit of moves in my portfolio. Again, if you want to join the links, over 460 members, Patreon down below. I go over technicals like this with stochastic RSI. Now, another good thing about Draftkings right now, on a weekly time frame, you can see the RSI is very low. We are trading at 46 on a weekly time frame, so that is oversold. The stochastic is also low, with wanting a lot of momentum, a lot of room to run basically, right? So usually what I like to do with stocks and certain companies is I like to buy when the RSI and the stochastic is low on a daily and weekly time frame. And then when it starts to run, I like to sell, right? I don't fall in love with any stocks. You have that's very important. Don't fall in love with any stocks. Follow the technicals, follow the news, and honestly follow what your gut is telling you at the end of the day, right? So this is what we're doing. I actually just recently bought into Tesla. Also, Tesla looks very good. Right now trading at 223. But Draftkings in the long run, I think, is going to be a good stock that will give you a great return. Also, if you go back up here, I'll tell you real quick, the top right here, wave 5, was the 618 level off of Fibonacci from the old high. So Draftkings all-time high, let me just check real quick, was about 74. So when I took a Fibonacci from 74 and I brought it to the low point was about $10, which is absolutely insane. We started to rally and then we topped out at the 618 level, okay? So if you understand what I'm talking about, then you understand that this moves basically off Fibonacci, which is really a really good sign. So we topped at the 618 level. Well, the 786 level, guys, is $60. So that would be my next target, I would say, in the short term. And then in the long term, I do think this will be a $100+ stock one day. Again, this is just my own opinion. I need y'all to do me a favor though. If you want more Draftkings information and you want me to actually break down like their earnings and how much cash they have on hand, revenue, you know, all this stuff that's also important when analyzing stocks, drop a comment down below. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know that you want more DraftKings information, and I'll make sure I try to make at least one video every day or every other day for you. All right. With that, I hope you have a great day. Appreciate you for being here. See you on the next one.